Peace, love, and balance, everybody. Peace, love, and balance, y'all. Happy Kwanzaa. It's your Isha, the goddess of wisdom, also known as Goddess on the Rise, the Copper Queen, the Flower Hoodie Queen, bringing this sacred energy exchange to y'all. Look, y'all. So I'm gonna tell y'all, I've been having a lot of energy. I feel like I did a very serious ritual recently. It was a ritual slash some other stuff that I really can't get into right now. But it was much needed to do a lot of clearing and block, and removing any type of spell work that was being sent towards me. I did some return back to sender stuff for real, and I feel so much better. I slept so good last night. Sometimes y'all gotta do better during this time of the season because this is the darkest time. It's the winter solstice. So monitoring spirits, dark entities, any type of family curses and traumas and so much stuff stirs up. And that's really the true reason behind all the holidays during this time is to help you stay uplifted during a very dark time. And you're supposed to get closer to family and your loved ones and friends. So if some of these spiritual attacks starts coming towards you, you will have a protection and love and be surrounded by you. You see what I'm saying? And I was. Last night I went to Nashville Kwanzaa at Plaza Mariachi. I ended up staying all night. I was like, even after people started packing up and vending, because I was a vendor, I stayed just for the music and the company. And that's needed, y'all. I feel like I got away from there. I was in work mode and survival mode so much, I forgot about community and family for a while there. And I just had to do what I had to do. And I'm happy I was able to just sit back and enjoy it now. You know what I mean? Like, remember, like, you remember how I used to love, being in this. So it was nice. So I will be continuing the celebration as always. Okay. Hope y'all are as well. And this is going to be the Capricorn season reading. Okay. I couldn't even wait. This is Capricorn season, baby. Happy Capricorn season to all the Capricorns. Happy solar return to all y'all. I hope y'all having a great, because everybody always get y'all birthdays mixed up with Christmas and stuff, and that's like, no, this is Capricorn season. Y'all got to get y'all props. That's a tough birthday, man. It's Capricorn season, Sagittarius season, and even Scorpios because it's Halloween, all that stuff. Y'all, but it's really the holidays, Christmas and stuff. Y'all people be, especially the ones. I got a cousin, her birthday was on Christmas Day, so she was like, nope, give me my birthday gift and give me my Christmas gift. All right, y'all. So this is gonna be this Capricorn season reading, okay? So don't be surprised if some stuff come out about the winter solstice or about anything, that's going on in this season, okay? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. So let me ring this bell and get us a tune with spirit, okay? Earth, air, fire, water, spirits of universe, most high stuff and spirit guides a balanced light. Answers no to balance light. Please come into this space and provide a divine message for the Capricorn season. Islam and Hotep, y'all. So y'all know it Capricorn season is about them goats, all right? They are earth sign. This is my earth family. Y'all know I'm a Virgo sun. So the Virgos and the Taurus and the Capricorns, those are my brothers and sisters. And we are so misunderstood. Man, let's ring the bell. We can be so misunderstood. We can be stubborn. We can be tough. We can be hard. But baby, it's all love. I promise you. Okay, it's all love. Okay, but they love themselves. Some people may think they're a little conceited sometimes, but it's like, no, we just know our worth, and you're not gonna tell us what our worth is not. We don't let people define us. It's just not possible. Okay, I can talk like this because I got like 3 or 4 Capricorn placements, so I know I be having in my goat energy. Okay, but yeah, you can't define us. You can't tell us we're not worthy. I mean, you can now you can tell us no or not want us, and we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. Yeah, we're not forcing ourselves on nobody, and we're not proving ourselves to anybody. Okay, that's just not happening. What we got? I am the first one to like. Let's go. Okay, thank you so much. But yes, y'all. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting reading. I feel good. Y'all know it's still cuffing season, and this is the thick of cuffing season. Y'all should be in relationships right now at this point. Y'all should be in committed relationship. People should have been done met the family. Y'all know people start doing engagements at Christmas dinners and stuff like that around this time. So if somebody got engaged, congratulations. Because we know if you don't make it to what they call V Day, y'all didn't make it. Some people break up right now. Y'all don't make it to the holidays, baby. So yeah, something gonna probably come out about cuffing season, so I'm pretty sure. All right, one more shuffle, y'all. I had to talk to y'all real quick. One more shuffle. Okay, so cutting the deck, and we're gonna see what what this reading got to say to us. All right, Islam and Hotel. I'm ready. I feel good about it. I don't feel nothing bad. That's a good sign. I don't feel nothing bad. I feel like we just got rid of a bunch of bad stuff. I know I did. I blocked a whole bunch of people recently. I don't care. I made a thought. I told myself, real talk, be honest with yourself. See, this is the stuff that we don't want to admit sometimes, but because we don't want to let people go sometimes that we know not good for us. I know I don't have kids. And I said, if I had kids, would I allow these people around my children? And the answer was a H no. So I blocked like a whole bunch of people yesterday. I feel so good being around more positive people that I would trust around my children, even though I don't have any, or my spouse or something. Then I'm like, I don't have to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? So if you won't want them around your spouse, if you won't want them around your children, whether you have a spouse or children now, or your altar, get rid of them now. Do not take them into our what we call the Gregorian New Year, the global reset, because y'all know spring equinox is the real New Year. But don't take these people with you, okay? One last thing, I ran into somebody last night from my childhood, and they was like, you still ain't had no kids and get married? I was like, nah, auntie's still going strong, okay? So that's another thing. I want to say this to the people out here that's like myself that has never been married or doesn't have children. Why don't you just talk to people and tell them, how are you doing? I had to correct myself when I was talking to somebody. She is a mother and, and I had to correct myself because I immediately asked her how her baby was doing. Then I said, hold on, how are you doing? We're still people. Just because I don't have a spouse or if I became a mother, that's nothing. You become a mother and all they care about is your child. Or you become a husband or a wife and all they care about is how's your wife doing, how your husband doing. Ask people how they're doing first and then ask them how's your family doing. We got to normalize that, okay? Normalize it. They're still an individual, okay? I just had to put that out there. So we got the Three of Pentacles coming through. That's a good sign. Three of Pentacles coming through. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Thank you for my new followers too. I got a lot of new followers last night. And welcome to the channel. So Three of Pentacles is associated with your money, which y'all know goats love their money. Okay, that's what they do. They rule by Saturn, economics and building. They definitely. I don't think you know any Capricorns. I'm not saying they don't exist, but most Capricorns that I've been around, they're very big on money or family. Either way, whatever they decide to build towards is going to get built. Whether it be family, whether it be a career, a band they in or something like that, they gonna build that, okay? So this is also about marriage and stuff, and this is about family. So I do feel like somebody's gonna be getting married soon. I felt that energy. Somebody's gonna be getting married soon. You about to be at the altar somewhere. That's why you need to get people away from you now that you wouldn't even want at your daggone wedding. That's another thing. If you're not married right now, if you end up meeting the love of your life and you got all these fake toxic people around him and then you start acting funny once you found your spouse, but you needed all these toxic people when you didn't have this person, that's not going to be good. Get rid of them now. Don't want that because it's actually starting off your relationship wrong. Like me, I'd rather be alone, which is why I'm single, than be around a bunch of toxic people that stress me out, depress me, that pull me down because I feel like it's better than not having anything at all. That actually is messing up it's blocking you actually. And you're going to end up attracting somebody like that. That is codependent. So don't be surprised if your spouse keep toxic people around and it's causing him or her distress. And you're like, why are you still hanging around them? You did the same thing. You'll mirror somebody. So be careful about that. Get rid of these people now. That's the energy. Come on. Just the Empress. Let's go. Somebody out here shining like an empress that you are. Take it how it resonates, man or woman, take it how it resonates. But this is a feminine card. But you are empress right now. You did look at this Venus symbol down here. Look at this Venus symbol. Venus is down here at the bottom. So somebody, and y'all know Venus is in some kind of retrograde right now too. So somebody, you look, feel, and breathe like love. Like when people speak to you or see you, when you walk into the room, people can tell the way you hold your head up high, the way you dress, the way you walk, the way you talk, your confidence, and just how you carry yourself overall. They can tell. Look how she's sitting. They can tell that you're very confident in yourself, that you love yourself. And this is the thing, you're not arrogant or self-centered or nothing like that, so you can still see other people. So that's another thing, you're very courteous, you know what I mean? So you still show grace to other people. You're not egotistical or nothing like that. You just an empress and a goddess. And I feel like that's really what's getting people drawn to. I feel like you attract a lot of people, so people naturally are drawn to you. People naturally want to hang out with you. You might get people that always want you to hang with them. So don't be, you probably one of these people that everybody always trying to get you to either come over their house or meet up with them because you're a positive spirit, and being around you uplifts people. It's your aura. So I tell people, when you have that type of powerful, positive energy about yourself, it does not mean that you have to take every invitation that's offered to you. You don't have to go to everybody's house. And I actually don't recommend that, because let me explain something to you. And I had to learn this the hard way. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes when people see how bright of a star you are, and they got a lot of chaos going around, they try to use you as an example to bring around their friends or family, to like be like, this is how you really supposed to be acting. So I'm gonna bring you around this person, right? And then they bring you into chaos, trying to prove something to somebody else that really you didn't want to be in this. You didn't want to come around all this, but they trying to use you to be like, see, they want you to come around so they can show you the drama that they dealing with all the time, and try to get you even to check them, like trying to use you. They do. They can't help it. You know what I'm saying? And you can't let people use you that way. So before you start taking on house visits and going over any meeting up with people, make sure you do your homework on these people first. Make sure they're in positive places. Like, that's why I tell people, I like to get to know people first before I Dang, you speaking. I know that's how it be. I like to get to know people first individually before they start trying to bring me into their big circles. Because that's another thing to do. Their tactic is, when they want to rush you into hanging with them because they don't want you to see the drama they got going on, they try to keep you, they hang in big crowds. They don't want you to notice them. So they gather a bunch of positive people. They're good at that, to blind you to the toxicity that they have. And see, the other people are a bit naive too. They don't even understand that this person is harboring y'all energy and using y'all as a light to falsely make people think that this person is a good person. Okay? You have to be mindful you are being used sometimes by these people. So that's what I'm saying. I don't do that. I don't let people use me as some kind of, I'll be like, nah, what's going on with you? What's up with you? Now, I don't want to hang with your friends. What's up with you? And if I don't like you, I ain't hanging in no big old circle with you. No, just because you know, I'm not doing it. So watch that, y'all. Ace of Pentacles, let's go. Are we ringing a big bell on this? We're ringing the big bell on this. So the Ace of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Thank the universe. Y'all, we need this, okay? This is the big card for the big money, okay? If you've been out here working hard, grinding hard, really focusing on your career, and like if you've been looking for that promotion at your job, you've been applying for that supervisor, manager position, or just trying to get your career off the ground, you've been staying out here. Y'all know I stay vending, now I'm doing events. Like, if you really been putting the actions behind what you want to manifest in your life, and on an economic level, it's about to happen. You about to hit the jackpot, baby. You about to hit the jackpot. Get ready to open up your wallet, open up another account. Even you're gonna have so much money, you're gonna have to get another account. Okay, it's about to be time for another account. You're gonna have to separate this a little bit so you can have more discipline and financial wisdom and stuff. You see what I'm saying? It's time to open up that bank account. All right, let's get this money, y'all. Exactly. Here come the Queen of Swords before we get started. So look, you know you about to have to cut people off when you get this money. Okay? First of all, don't tell nobody. That's first of all. If you're not married to somebody, or even if, like, I'm gonna be honest, even if a business partner, unless you and your business partner are in something together where y'all apply to get some kind of money, they don't need to know either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see if y'all both put y'all business down together, y'all got a business together, y'all apply for some kind of grant. Obviously, they gonna know because y'all both y'all name on it. But if this is something for you, they don't need to know. Y'all said they don't need to know. So, but when you get this money, you know all the fake. I'm gonna tell you right now, the fake people have already been trying to stay around you, and they suck. They have tried their hardest to stay around you. If you got a business, maybe they support you. If you do music or something, or you poetry or whatever, they may try to find little ways to support you, to try to make you think they're a good person. So they gonna find ways. You know what I'm saying? They could be family members that buy you gifts every now and then. You know what I mean? They gonna do the little things that they think they can do because they're really plotting to be around when you get this bag. That's what they're plotting. They're plotting around, so plotting to be around when you get this bag, so they can throw in your face and have receipts that I did this for you, I did that for you. You remember this and all that, so they can justify getting this bag that they did not work for. And that's why you need to cut them off now. Okay? But it sounds like some of y'all may have to learn the hard way. And when you get this money, somebody gonna probably, you don't have to tell nobody, but it's gonna be noticed that you bake it. It's like you're in an era right now where you can't hide your grace anymore. That's another thing. Like I tell you, certain situations you can't hide. Michael Jackson couldn't hide. Once you become so great in life, people are naturally going to give you recognition, and it will be I mean, if you want to ignore it, that's kind of crazy, but you're not gonna be able to hide no more. So somebody gonna find out you got money, and they're gonna be trying to come at you sideways, and you need to cut them off. That's why you need to cut them off now, okay? Yeah, somebody about to get into a fight with somebody. Look at this. It's the five of wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, so you're gonna get into somebody. If it hasn't happened already, this is present energy. If it hasn't happened already, it sounds like you and a bunch of people about to get into a fight. That's what I'm saying. People have been holding this over your head. Even your parents, they can be like, I raised you. You wouldn't even exist if it weren't for me. What? What? Gaslighting. Okay, you could have got abandoned. Y'all remember on Meet the Browns, the movie, the actual Tyler Perry movie? I'm not a fan of Tyler Perry, but remember when that man wouldn't help Angela Bassett with her son? And she just needed a little money to get the lights on. Her lights was off. I've been there. My lights done been off a couple times in my life. So I couldn't imagine having kids. At least it was just me. But she had kids and couldn't even keep the freaking lights on. Couldn't pay her the neighborhood babysitter to keep her babies. Then they lost their job because they shut down the factory and didn't tell nobody. She was just going through hell. And he didn't want to have nothing to do with that son. And he tried to come over there after he was married and have sex with her, like he was going to give her something if she just let him mess around. So he was treating the mother of his child like a hoe. What? Like a hoe. Like she was just convenient poo not for him. And he wasn't even claiming his son. And it was his son. So stuff like that. You see how when he won all that money for playing basketball, that she was sweat, blood, and tears, keeping him off the streets as a woman? Remember, he was trying to go sell drugs because he wanted to help his mama so bad he didn't know what to do. And she was like, no, you're going to stay in school and you going to college. Ain't no son of mine selling no drugs. She was being a masculine energy and a feminine energy at the same time. She really couldn't even be feminine. It was hard for her. Stuff like that gonna start happening. That dude tried to come around after he done became a big star, trying to act like you did good, son. Come on. What? Don't let these snakes come around you that ain't been there for you. I don't care if it's your dead daddy or your uncle or your cousin or even your grandmama. Everybody can be toxic. Titles don't mean they get rank and get to take advantage of you. And he didn't give his daddy a goddamn thing. He bought his mama. They inherit that house, but he took care of his mother because that man was never there for him. You see what I'm saying? He didn't even know that man. Okay, so that's the stuff that you need to watch out for now. Family situations like this can start happening, and stay away because you getting this money. Let's go. Y'all, that came out, so I had to tell y'all about that. So we got the Two of Pentacles. Exactly. Your money is in balance and harmony now. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Money about to just be flowing infinitely. You see the infinity symbol? Money is just about to be flowing infinite in your life. And that's when all the fake people are going to start coming. Somebody, you may need to get a bodyguard, or you may need to move somewhere and get a new address. I'm being serious. Okay, this is why you got to get away from people now, because they're going to be knocking at your door. People, I'm going to tell you right now, they don't talk about this stuff when it happens much, but people get aggressive when they really find out you got money and you're related to them, and they feel like they're entitled to you. Look at all these celebrities going through divorces and having to pay alimony of millions of dollars, having to pay half of their 401ks, then still having to pay 700 something a month. It's happening to men and women. It ain't just men having to pay women. It's women having to pay men. Yeah, so this is a battle right now. People are just focused on the wrong things now. It's not about family and love no more. It's about what you can get from somebody, because people that have to do that don't. And I'm not saying every situation that people have a right to, if y'all got married and built this stuff together, yeah, y'all should split it or something. But it's people that did not build careers with people, which is why I believe in prenups. That's why I ain't get married. I'm not having these problems. Hell no. If we didn't buy anything together, that's the only thing we freaking splitting. What we bought together. But whatever I came with in this marriage is mine. Okay? But people just acting crazy out here because they really don't have any self-worth without you. And they hate that. So if you ever try to lead them, whether it's a spouse situation or a family situation, people getting estranged for their family, are they coming after you? People be harming their family, members, and friends if they feel like, now we got somebody in our family don't got some money. You think you're not gonna help everybody? What did Chris Tucker say? Chris Tucker said when he first started getting money, he said people tried to, his family start quit their jobs and said, we rich now. He said, no, I'm rich. Y'all better go get your jobs back. Okay? Y'all see Oprah? Y'all got to take notes from these stars and movie musicians and people that actually became famous and didn't deal with their family no more. Trust me, they didn't get there overnight. And it wasn't just because they got money. Matter of fact, probably what they've been dealing with their family their whole life is what drove them to get money so they can afford to not be around them. That's why you need your money. So you don't have to tolerate bull crap. Okay? So you don't have to tolerate bull crap. You need your money. It's time to take a trip. Look. I was just saying somebody might have to move. So yeah, this is some even if you don't move, somebody you about to be traveling aboard. This is some traveling. I was hearing a train just now. Travel aboard, all aboard. It's time to get on the road. It's time to get on these planes, train, bus, car, however you travel. But it's time to literally move around. The chariot has arrived, okay? You got bigger things you got to do. You've been doing what you're supposed to do, and that's what's getting you to this point. It's levels to this Ace of Pentacles. It's levels to this Ace of Pentacles, and it's on the same line too. So yeah, it's time for you to. Now it's about the time for you to make money aboard. Okay, so now you about to start making money in other cities and even other countries. Are you ready for that? Are y'all ready for that? That's why you got to get out of here. Protect yourself. I'm doing a protection ritual right now, and everything. I had to up my protection right now because people been losing their mind. I can't even. Oof. I'm gonna have to do a separate live about how people been tripping out here recently and just trying me. Okay, like oh y'all want it. It's the dark season too. I mean I've been needing a reason. Okay. So look, 9 of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, y'all. So look, y'all remember I told y'all this card came out not too long ago. He got a bandage over his head. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Remember, y'all pulled the other 5 of Wands about somebody getting into a fight. So somebody you might end up getting hit in the head or something like that. That's what it sounds like, getting injured. Now look, I'm telling y'all about this now because this stuff is avoidable once you. That's the whole point of getting the reading up beforehand to avoid it. So none of this has to happen as far as the toxic warnings that you're getting. The warnings if you make the right moves now. Okay, but somebody may end up realizing like you might get into a little fight, you might get a little head injury or something like that, and you may just realize, yeah, I can't do this no more. This is the 9 of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. So it's about to be like a fiery situation, and you're gonna be like, I don't deserve this. I deserve better than this. I worked too hard for this, and you're gonna be really having to guard yourself, and you don't want to be in a situation somewhere where you feel like you got to be on guard. You know what I'm saying? Having to protect yourself in your own home, especially if you living with somebody having to deal with this. When they have access to you like that, they got a key to the place that you're coming into every night that you're supposed to feel safe. Y'all got to move out. Stop signing leases with people. Y'all got to figure something out. Y'all got to figure something out. All right, so look, Queen of Pentacles, y'all. Let's go. All the money coming through. I'm loving this. This is the Capricorn energy, y'all. This is our Earth energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So yes, Queen. Some Queen, you are Empress. You just Empress, and you. So that's another thing. So yes, the Empress obviously is rich, right? But you also a Queen of Pentacles. See, the Queen of Pentacles is that. See, Empresses can inherit being an Empress. Maybe she was an Empress by blood, right? Her father was a king or emperor, so she became an Empress by default. But this Queen built herself into this royalty. Okay, this Queen of Pentacles and this Empress is giving me the same energy. This Queen did not come from a royal bloodline. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. This Queen did not come from a royal bloodline, so she literally worked to be on this throne. She earned this throne. She didn't inherit it. Somebody's a first time generational curse breaker, first time full-time entrepreneur, first time having a family business. You know what I'm saying? You work for this. So you are first generation goat. Let's go. You are first generation goat out here. And some of y'all families hating on you. They jealous. They so envious because you was probably the black sheep, the one they always gave you the hardest time, played you, took advantage of you, tried to gaslight you when you wanted to speak about how you being treated unfairly by the family. Y'all remember Home Alone? I watched that movie recently. They treated Kevin so bad. Y'all gotta see that movie if you haven't. It's very old, but it's a lot of symbolism in that movie. Kevin was definitely the black sheep of the family. He couldn't do nothing right, no matter what, and his mother never defended him. He was always wrong, no matter what. And all them people in them house used to treat him like crap, like he was just the screw up of the family, even though people were intentionally picking on him. And she knew it. And the only time she was truly concerned about him, see, this is what you call a narcissistic mother, and people didn't catch this. The only time she was truly concerned about Kevin is when he was left at the house by himself because she forgot her own son, and when he got on the wrong plane and he was in New York. She only cared about him because it had made her look as a mother. It wasn't really about Kevin. Because then you notice, she always kept saying, I'm a horrible mother. She was worried about herself. It was her image that looked bad as a mother. But she used to be so dirty to Kevin. And that other guy, his older cousin Buzz, that dude is a serial killer and a psychopath in the making. They bred him to be crazy. Let him treat Kevin any kind of way. And that's what said some of y'all done dealt with that kind of stuff. You was that person in the family. So you went from a sheep to a goat, and they hated because they thought they broke you. They thought they completely destroyed your confidence. They thought they pulled you down where you was never going to be able to get back up again. They did not expect you to be rising. Like, if they didn't expect you to be this empress and this queen of pentacles, what? They like, what they doing traveling? When they start doing that, they ain't invited us to nothing. They can't stand it. Keep them blocked. Keep them back. On some Queen of Swords, keep them back. They remembering all that, how they treated you. And good for them. Karma is real out here, okay? Because you the hyphen now. Let's go. Y'all, I woke up with this energy, y'all. I jumped up and I was like, let me brush my teeth. Let me wash my face. Let me find my Kwanzaa sweater. It's time to get on the live. Yeah, this energy is this message. I drink this, okay? So that's a hyphen. Look at them bowing down. Baby, you got them bowing down. Yes, bow down. What Beyonce say? Bow down. Okay? Bow down. They ain't got no choice but to bow down. I'm this ain't about ego, baby. They ain't got nothing, they ain't got no money. They didn't think the little baby sheep and the black sheep of the family was gonna goat it out like this. They had you like this in the past. You didn't know your worth back in the day. You was trying to get them to approve you, trying to fit in, and you never needed to. Now they gonna be on their knees trying to get back in good with you, and don't let them back in. Don't let them back in. Don't let nobody back. It's over. You got better people on the way. Okay? Literally, you got to think you about to be, this is just give yourself a chance to travel. There are better people out there. I know it may be scary for some of us because if you ain't never done this before, especially when you've been harmed by people that's supposed to love you, your blood relatives and close family friends, because that's the people that hurt us the most. I'm gonna tell you why. I know this for a fact now. Y'all know the Capricorn been in counseling for a while, and I'm never going to let it go. I need counseling for the rest of my life for what I went through. But your family and close friends, especially a spouse, a husband, a wife, even your children sometimes, but definitely blood relatives, they treat the black sheep so bad because they don't want you to ever find out that you the hierophant of the family, the goat. They can't let you find it out because they're maintaining power over you with your own power you're not conscious with. And if they ever realize that you don't have to do this no more, you don't have to approve of them, and you was given the gifts to really be the leader of the family that they was jealous that they didn't have, they would lose everything. They getting benefits from being around you. That's another thing. Don't get it twisted, y'all. People get benefits from just being associated with you. Y'all know this. When you get married, it's supposed to be like it. When you get married, you and your spouse are splitting things. What's yours is theirs, and what's theirs is yours, technically. So it is a benefit. So if a husband and wife can benefit from being married, like if y'all only had one car, well, now y'all got two because both of y'all got cars. If one of y'all had a house, now we got another house. Like me, I got a house. So if I marry somebody, hopefully, that's my plan. He got a house, now we got two houses. That's the point. So you don't think the same thing goes for friendships? Yes, it do. Friends benefit from being associated with you. That's why if y'all know in the job market, people could hook each other up with jobs, right? I'm friends with you, so we hired in my job, and I've done that. I've been a manager of a job, and I have hired some friends and people I knew. That's what I'm saying. But everybody doesn't deserve that from you, and those benefits they lost. That's what they're upset about. They don't got to hook up with you no more. You ain't putting them on because they don't even deserve it. And they never appreciated it. And then they will mess it up. They will give you a bad reputation. That's another thing. People will give you a bad reputation putting them on. You putting them on and they giving the worst experience. Maybe they showing up to work late, stealing at a job. Stop putting people on. Everybody don't deserve your grace. So look, we got the the 7 of cups. When I realized that, it pissed me off, but it makes me more conscious of who I connect to. Absolutely, sun goddess. Be very conscious of who you connect to. People just use you because they see you got the juice. You got the hookup. That's the only reason why they attach to you, because you got the hookup. Because they ain't got nothing to offer you. Okay? And they look, she said they start realizing, yeah, they realizing once you cut them off. Because as soon as you stop hanging out with them, nobody hang with them no more. They was only hanging with them because you was there. Pull away and watch all them start leaving. And then this person lonely and blowing your phone up. I say you don't talk to nobody no more. So you think you better than somebody now? They mad because they lost the benefits. Let them struggle, man. So look, we got the 7 of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, your cups is running over. You are in a very fortunate time emotion. That's another thing. It's not just about your money. You carry a love that's so pure and so genuine. And it's so beautiful that people just love the way that you love. You care about people. You can help people care about themselves. You just genuine like that. And people have hated you because you care about people. You know that? Because they be faking like they care about people and they really don't, because they putting up an act. Here you are, genuine, truly loving people. You concerned. Like I told you how I asked one of my community sisters, I first said, hey, how your son doing? And I was like, wait a minute, I'm so sorry. I said, how are you doing? And we did not talk about her son until she brought him up. Because I said, I'm going to correct myself. I said, I know mothers, as soon as they have children, everybody just forgets about them, like they don't matter, like their body just then went through 9 months of having a baby, then postpartum depression, and just changing in general, because now she's a mother and it's different than that. You know what I'm saying? They just forget about them and act like they don't matter. So I had to correct myself. So you somebody like that. You care. You show them people genuine care and make them feel seen, even when they don't feel seen. And you remind them that you are somebody. They can't stand that you do people like that. People out here talking about you in the most high places. They like, man, such and such a real person. Like, he's so genuine, like she's so genuine, and then she don't even be messing with nobody like that. Or he don't even be, messing with nobody like that. And that's what they people are speaking highly of you. So that's another thing. Your enemies are always in rooms with people that's speaking highly of you. They keeping tabs. They gotta keep tabs. That's why they have you ever noticed your enemies always come around when things are good happening in your life. That's why. They keeping tabs. Soon as something good coming and people talking about you and your name getting spoken, here they come. Yeah, I'm about to go in there and get them before they figure it out. Watch out for that. People always come around when you about to go up to pull you down. Don't let everybody in. It's time to armor up. Baby, it's Capricorn season, baby. You gotta get them gold horns. All right. Capricorns is not nice. They kind and they loving and they respectful, but they not nice. I'm gonna tell you right now. They the horns, baby. You can get them horns any day. And you don't want that. All right. You don't want to be on their bad side, because they actually got the biggest hearts. They really do. You know what I mean? All you got to do is honestly love and respect them and appreciate them. Okay? And they simple. But don't be coming over here acting like don't come over here with this nonsense. Look. Knight of Pentacles. Exactly. Look. Y'all, we had a lot of Pentacles come out, which is a fantastic sign. Okay, thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all so much. Like, share, subscribe. So the Knight of Pentacles. All right, Knight of Pentacles is some more earth energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Yeah, somebody, you see this corn he got on this horse? See, y'all on y'all high horse. Hold up. Y'all on y'all high horse. And then notice the horse he on is black. Because you know on these cards, we have them on white horses sometimes. Because white is for purity and black is like for protection. So this person is protective of themselves, okay? And you see he hold his money. He's also protective of his money because he know he has a lot to offer, okay? Take it how it resonates, he or she. But let me tell you, he want to offer you his money, love, and protection too. Like, anything I got, you got, baby. Okay? Anything I got, you got, baby. I'm protected, so you going to be protected. I got money, so you got money. Anything you need, ask me. I'm your king. I'm your knight. You know what I mean? I'm your knight in shining armor. So this man is like this right now. So let me tell y'all this. This man, you got to think he in this protective energy. He in his knight mode, which is he willing to fight. He willing to fight for his. He know his worth. Yeah, I got to stop sleeping on these men to know their worth too. He know his worth. He don't work hard for this. He or she take care of his knight, but this is a knight. It's a masculine energy. So don't take advantage of this. Don't take advantage of his love and kindness and respect and devotion to you and get the big head like, oh, I got him now. Don't ever do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. This man is not that kind. He will strip you and leave you. He or she will strip you and leave you. Okay? They will leave you where they picked you up. Okay? Don't play around. But this person is ready to give your offering. See, look, bottom of the deck, we got the Eight of Pentacles. I love this, y'all. All the money is coming through, and that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get away from people. Get away from the wrong people now before they start feeding off you. They gon' come on. I talked about this in a live a while ago about, how some of these famous people, it's okay. I think it's great. Where when they become rich, sometimes they come to the hood and may build a center or a gym or just something for their community. That is good. I'm not saying don't do none of that, because now that's a beautiful thing. But some of these people are going to think you owe them something individually, okay? Somebody said I might have to call 911 because how cute you are. Now you don't. Oh my God. You know what? Busta Rhymes got a song called Call the Ambulance and Tell them Pick Up Your People. But yeah, so look. So look, the Eight of Pentacles, yeah, it's gonna be people that feel like they're entitled individually. So they gonna try to get you like, you need to pay my house off. We family. You supposed to help your family. Don't you let nobody guilt you. Don't. That's why y'all gotta get away with this Chariot card out. It's not about running away from your problems. It's about safety. Now I gotta get real. Y'all see what happened to Marvin Gaye, man. Okay? It's too many. That's why I said it happens in the celebrity world and non-celebrity world, but people get crazy. Y'all see what happened to Steve McNair. I ain't gonna stop talking about these incidents. When money is involved, people lose their goddamn mind, because poverty has been such a norm for people for so many generations. When they finally feel like they know somebody that got some money, they think just because I know them, I deserve what they got. You should want to help me. We know each other. You know we've been through the same things and stuff. You know it's tough out here. Give me some money. Mark my words, y'all. Pack your bags. Don't tell nobody about your money and your business. And move in silence, okay? You built this from the ground up. Literally, you see this card? He building this from the ground up. You did this. And let me tell you something. This is something I feel like as a vendor I've experienced personally, and I know other people have too. When you are a vendor and you started a career in your own hometown, and this is not for everybody, so if this is not you, don't take offense to it. But some people, and I have experienced it, thankfully not a lot, but it's been like a little handful of people. They think because they done bought stuff from your shop or your business and supported you over the years, now they think you owe them for all that money they was giving you back then. Now they want it all back, and then they want more than they really actually invested. I can pay you back for all. If I really wanted to be real, and I'm not gonna do that though, but I could, if I got a whole bunch of money when that happened, I could actually afford to pay you back what you put into me. But you're not about to get this whole scoop, baby. You supported me because we supposed to support each other as a community, as a people. If you see somebody doing something great that's positive and you actually needed it and liked it, you support them. But stop buying stuff from people's businesses to get clout and stuff, to later on hold this over their head and make them feel like they owe you. Those were never your friends. That's why I done stopped. I done cut people off from buying stuff from me, y'all. That's what I'm saying. It's sales that I don't take anymore because they was trying to hold that on my head. Like, you bought that stuff because you bought it. That wasn't an investment. It was an investment in yourself. You bought jewelry from me. You got readings by me because you needed it. So stop doing these little cursed gifts, okay? Stop doing these cursed gifts where you just supported somebody for the wrong reasons to try to hold that over their head later to act like you literally funded their whole life. No, you didn't. I had a collective of people that have supported me in my career all these years, 7 years. It's people that's been supporting me that I've been in business for 7 years. You weren't supporting me when I started. You wasn't. So it's a collective thing. People have supported me. Everybody get credit for supporting me that has supported me, not just you. Are you going to do Walmart? Like, go to Walmart and tell Walmart, I've been buying tissue from you for years, Walmart. Now give me my money. Come on. All right, go to Walmart. All right. Go to Walmart. I have not been on this channel for 7 years. No, I have been in my business for 7 years. The channel is still new. But yeah, they like, go to Walmart, go to Nike, go to Michael Jordan. Matter of fact, all these Jordans y'all got. All right. Go there and tell them, I've been supporting you, Michael Jordan, for years. Now give me my money. You rich now. Help me out. Stop being psycho. Y'all, stop being. I don't let people do me like that. I be like, boy, bye. And guess what? How about this? Since you want to try to use that against me, you can't even buy stuff no more. If you want to buy something, you're gonna have to buy it online because I'm not selling it to you. Okay? I'm not selling you nothing. That's what I say. I will cut people off. I don't care. I'm not giving you a reason. I'm not selling you nothing because baby, my stuff is sacred. Okay? My stuff is sacred. I'm not supporting some demonic spirit like that. I'm like, heck no. All right. So look, we're gonna pull from the astrology deck, y'all. I know I had to get deep on that one. And I feel like, thank y'all so much for the like. I feel like somebody can definitely relate. All right. And that should just telling y'all gotta be mindful out here. All right. So one more shuffle, and we're gonna see what the astrology talking about. All right, one more shuffle. Hold on. Oh, hold on. It got jacked up. All right, here we go, y'all. Y'all, if y'all like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. And please share this video with other people you feel like we need to hear this message, all right? Thank y'all. The sun, Leo. Y'all know this. Look, that's what the winter solstice is about. We're paying homage to the sun right now. We're paying homage to the sun right now for the winter solstice because we're in the winter solstice, okay? So it has right here, Leo. Somebody could be a Leo, some moon or rising or Venus. But it got actions, confident, passion, ego, masculine, ambition, stamina, pride, identity, individuality, royalty, state, higher position, good health, wellness, and vitality. So this is kind of giving me the energy of the sun tarot card too. I'm telling you, you shining bright like the sun, baby. You shining bright like the sun out here. People think you being egotistical, baby. You just confident. I'm not like you. Like I'm not egotistical. I'm just confident, and I'm just passionate about what I do. So you see, I get confident and passionate, and you have, and you know, you're not. You're not prideful, but you do have some pride. All right. So they hating on your strength. They hate that you so strong. Taurus, Venus. Ooh, hold up. Baby. Where the Taurus is at. All right. Y'all know Taurus is ruled by Venus. I love it. All right. So Taurus energy, somebody. I have resources. Hold on. Where's that card? I told y'all, look, remember this man? Y'all remember that? I can feel it. Oh my God. So y'all listen to this. It may be a Taurus. It sounds like it's a Taurus. I know this is a Capricorn season reading, but it sounds like some Taurus man or woman, take it how it resonate. They said, I have resources. Remember, we pulled this card about this man. He's very protective of himself right now, but he do got a lot to offer. He just want a real person in his life that love him truly for him and not his assets, okay? Even though he got you, though. But he don't want nobody materialistic. He's a true lover. He or she, they're lover. They like, baby, I just want you. And of course, I'm going to make sure you got everything you need, but I really just want you, and I just want us. They want to travel with you and everything, baby. But they just need to make sure you truly love them, all right? So they got environment, self-worth, value. Look at this money. Look at the fist. This person is about unity and building and value. And ain't that what Kwanzaa is all about? Yes. So if that's what something you've been seeking, somebody that's in, that's a person that has high value, is big on unity and self-worth and all that, and economics, this person is coming. And they could be a Taurus. Take it how it resonates, y'all. Sun, moon, horizon, or Venus. Inner worlds. Ooh, inner worlds, baby. I'm feeling this. Exploring internal planes. Consciousness creates all your dreams, okay? So, okay. What it's saying, exploring eternal planes. It's somebody you need to, okay, this is a message. If you've been dreaming more recently, your dreams are trying to deliver you a message, okay? It may not make sense right now. And dreams are not always what they seem. See what I'm saying? Dreams are not always what they seem. You got to learn how to decode the message. But something in your dream state is giving you a message, okay? It's giving you a message. So take this how it resonates, okay? It's giving you a good message that you need. It says conscious creates all of your dreams. So whatever you think will manifest. So keep your thoughts positive and truly what you want. Okay? That's the message. And listen and pay attention to your dreams. I dream. What? Are y'all here dreaming? I ain't gonna front. I had some dreams last night that threw me for a loop, and I woke up like, what? That's what I'm saying. I told you I just had some dreams last night. I was like, okay. So it has surrender, white flag. So not a red flag. It's a white flag. It's about to be You about to get a white flag soon, and they telling you, go, 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 go. This is the white flag. They like, go. Pisces, Neptune, dreams, old age, poetry, and endings. Okay, somebody, you about to grow old with somebody. This is your person. Y'all really can grow old together. You got this clock over here too. Y'all not about to waste no time. So that's another thing. When this person comes into your life, this person is not a time waster. Now, I will tell you this. This person is not going to love bomb you and rush you or anything, but you're going to know for sure that they're ready. Okay? Specifically for you and them. Okay? The ending. You're the missing piece to their puzzle. They didn't really know it. Somebody approached somebody, it sounded like. They're not, so this person is not like an aggressor or thirsty. So even though they know they need things, they wait for things to be aligned to them. You know what I mean? They like natural alignment. This do sound like a Taurus. They're like natural alignments. They want to be wanted. Like Marvin Gaye say, I want you, but I want you to want me too kind of energy. So you're the missing piece to their puzzle. And when you join with them, they're going to realize how much of you was just the only missing piece. Like you complete. You're gonna they already feel complete, but I promise you, they've been needing they divine feminine, they empress, okay? And you about to complete that puzzle. So let's go. So I aspire. Now we got Aquarius, Uranus. Somebody could have some Aquarius moon, sun, moon, and rising placements as well. Oh, we got a Uranus, the card too. Dang. So look, it has networks, teams, rebel, and inventions. Are y'all creators out here? So it sounds like you and this person, that could be somebody it sounds like this person you're going to be with that wants to, or at least wants to be with you. And hopefully you want to be with in return. Y'all are both like some inventors. Y'all like some big time inventors, and that's going to really get y'all well known being inventors together, okay? Y'all going to have a big team, and y'all going to have a huge network. Ooh. Y'all going to have somebody, and you might have dreamed about this. Y'all gonna have a huge team and a huge network. So y'all gonna see having a team and having network connections is how you never starve. It's not always about sometimes the money in your account. It's the tribe. It's the tribe. It's the village. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be surrounded by the people that y'all gonna stick together. Okay. This is I now gotta figure out what other card a deck I need to pull from, because I feel like we got some deeper messages we need after that. You know what? Have I pulled from this deck in a while? Okay, I haven't pulled from this deck in a while. Y'all, this is my Obsidian Oracle deck. I haven't pulled from it in a while, but Spirit is telling me to pull from this deck, and I feel like we have. Y'all know if you've been following me for a while, it's been a while since I pulled from this deck. But I have to read from the book from this day. It has, excuse me, y'all. Let me drink some water. Hold on. It has messages in the book that I can read from. Oh, y'all. I had to drink some water. But yeah, this book, and it has some real good messages in the book, and we need to hear it, okay? This is a very, very good message, all right? All right. All right, one more shuffle. One more shuffle. Thank y'all so much for the likes. All right, here we go. Here we go. Crane and Sage. This is the card that came out. Crane and Sage. So let's see what this card is talking about. It's called Crane and Sage. Okay, here it is. Thank goodness. It has healing, medicine, spiritual growth. Makes sense, okay? I'm going to read that again. Key points are healing, medicine, spiritual growth. I do feel like that's where somebody is right now, which is very important because you need this growth in this new season. So again, many species of crane need space and dwell within the wetlands. They create nests in shallow areas and from territories over which they become very protective. Who territorial out here? I like those. So look, it got right here. Despite being social creatures, it is a symbol of family and good tidings. Elements of life that may not always be easy, but are always worth it. Sage is a highly respected plant that has long been used for healing, used for cleansing and smudging in potions, rituals, and teas. So somebody may need to start making sure you stay cleansed and protected and sage and stuff. Get you some sage for me. I do sell sage. Okay, come by the shop. It is open from 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time today. All right, shop for the with the queen for Kwanzaa. All right, but look at that. So you see how they create nests in shallow areas and form territories over which they become very protective. You know this is a darn king. He like so he you see territories, and what did they call? We pulled about in teams, and it was a team card. What was that card? It was the team card and networks. So he's building a network and a team that he's gonna protect. This is a king, an emperor. Okay, so obviously, and even though they said he's social, so he's an actual social person, but he's protective. So if you're not used to being protected, this is not gonna be the person for you. But this person is protective of his tribe. So that's another thing. If you've been seeking protection with somebody that actually is a protector, not overprotective, but protective, and will speak up for you, will fight for you, where that Knight of Pentacles go, will support you and whatever you need, this is the person. Come on. So we got a time of medicine and healing is approaching. Opportunities for spiritual and mental growth are coming. Introspection and reflection open the way for you to heal from old wounds. It will not always be easy, but it will be worth it. You will feel so much better. Congratulations. Okay. So somebody, okay. Somebody, you probably gonna cry on this because I want to cry when I can feel somebody's energy. You have came a long way healing your wounds. Somebody, like I told you, y'all that black sheep, y'all been Kevin and all these different people in these movies that they be putting these symbols in. And you had to heal all these wounds so you can truly be loved the way you always deserve to be loved, that you never got loved, and the way that you always kept loving all the wrong people and feeling like it was something wrong with you, questioning yourself. You healing those wounds, and you want to because you know you deserve better. That's love. That's self-love. What that other card there about self-worth? Look, you finally have self-worth, so now you can let somebody, so now you can see others and they can see you. You see what I'm saying? All right. So it got right here. You're gonna feel better. And I feel like you're starting to feel better. Yes. Okay. So next card. Unicorn, floaty, and macaroons. I know this deck is different, but it spoke to me when I bought it years ago. So somebody, y'all know in Nashville, if you're born and raised in Nashville now and you still here, they call us unicorns now. So somebody, you could be a unicorn in your hometown. Maybe you're born and raised native to your hometown. So you're very like you're a unicorn. They like, how is they still, because that's not people. Let me explain something to y'all too. Especially Nashville, Tennessee. Oh, baby, it's not cheap. That's why I work all the daggone time. You know what I'm saying? Not because I just want to only work, but baby, the bills ain't about to stop, and the economy is what it is. So that's what I said. This person, you stand out to people because they can't believe that in this economy, you are able to be doing what you doing and surviving and thriving and climbing, and they like, who the freak? What they got going on? What they like? What did I miss out on? Why didn't I get this memo? They're jealous. They envious. They like, who is helping you? They can't figure it out because, baby, you know what's? It's a Psalm verse. I can't remember the name all the time I head, but it said, I follow the one that created the heavens and the earth. Okay, I can't remember the verse. I read that to myself all the time, baby. I am being helped by the Most High, somebody you can't compete with. It's not even about. It's not even somebody. It can't be explained. I'm being divinely guided and protected by the divine mother and father, baby. That's why. Okay. So look, let's read this card. It got key points: joy, happiness, and rewriting the past. Yes, it's time for you to rewrite your story. I know y'all got some trauma stories, but now it's time to start writing them positive stories because you have them now. Okay? Release them toxic traumas you've learned from them. You healing your heart, remember? Now it's time to write these positive stories, okay? Let's have these fun. It's time to write your story, okay? So we got, while unicorns started as legendary fish creatures in our current world, they are most likely to be seen as a symbol of magic, positivity, and purity, with the unicorn floaty seen as a popular accessory for joy at the beach. Macaroons are a modern pastry considered to be the epitome of elegance and refinement. So somebody, this is how people look at you. You are pure elegance, okay? And baby, you fine too. They said refinement, but you so fine. You just don't know how much somebody been in love with you, but they just want to make sure you love them back. They didn't want you to feel like you was forcing yourself. They was forcing themselves onto you at all. They wanted to know that you wanted them back. So again, there is a temptation when looking to the past to rewrite our history, to sanitize the world, remake facts, and create a more palatable, even amusing tale. So somebody, you in a place where you may have been considered, you wish you could rewrite your story. I used to be there, but I'm not. What happened, happened, and I'm here now, right? So don't want to go back to the past and rewrite nothing. Because if you go rewrite it, you wouldn't be in this Empress and Ace of Pentacle energy right now. Everything is a part of the story to where you are now. So you don't need a do-over. You may listen, if you try to go back, maybe you won't even exist. How far are you gonna go back? Y'all remember Harry Potter where they was going back in the past and changing stuff? They did some good things, but it ain't always that simple. You know what I'm saying? It seemed cute, but it ain't always gonna be like that. So don't change the past. We must strike a balance between learning from the lessons of the past and sermonizing, between bringing joy, light, and beauty to the world and losing substance. We can continue to evolve, but not at the expense of truth. It is better to appreciate and learn than forget or ignore. Exactly. Listen to me. Okay, I'm gonna talk to y'all. I'm gonna share something personal. I have told y'all about me being in domestic violence and how for the longest time I couldn't forgive myself. But you know what I learned about being in domestic violence? I know a narcissist when I see one. And I can see them demons from a mile away. I can actually feel them. I know they games. I know they moves. I know they roles. I know how they be showing you the fakest stuff in the beginning to just woo you. The love bombing, the rushing that they do silently, like trying to act like they just so in love with you in the beginning. They don't want to slow down. They ready now. Have my baby now. Let's get married now. Just to get you where they need you, to treat you like crap and beat you. And beat you with their words, beat you with their fists. They need you under them, under their freaking shoe. That's where they get. So they gotta make you feel like you heaven so they can take you to fucking hell, man. Let's go. I know it now. And to this day, I have never been with another narcissist. I done came across them, but I ain't never got involved with one. I run for the goddamn hills because I know what they are now in a way that I didn't before. I took classes about this. It was a requirement after domestic violence. They made us take classes about domestic violence, teach you the signs of it. And I didn't even know this was a thing. And then that's also how I realized that my parents are birth narcissists. So I got molded and bred to be with a narcissist because I was used to dealing with narcissist parents and family members. So I had to get away from all them. And when I got away from all them and I was unused to being treated that way, I no longer, and that stuff, when I see a narcissist now, I promise you, my heart be like, God darn, oh God. I'm like, what the hell? I'm running. Ask about me. I'm running. I done left the planet that you on anyway. So these lessons, y'all, I know it hurt. I know you like, why did it have to be me? Right? Why did I feel like y'all need me to experience that to learn that lesson? Because I feel like this. I'm one of them people, I don't gotta smoke crack to know I don't need to smoke crack. See what I'm saying? I don't have to learn from other people, to experience it. But some situations, it happened to you because it was just the way that the universe decided for you to learn it. Okay? So be grateful because now you done one upped. You don't have no, you know what I'm saying? You up. Full moon. Oh, and we do got a full moon coming. Let's go, okay? We do, because we just had a new moon in Sagittarius, I think. So full moon. Are y'all ready? So that means something is about to happen come the full moon. Oh, y'all. I'm ready. I just got excited. Something is about to happen for you come the full moon. Stuff is about to come to life for you. Everything. Okay? I'm glad y'all listening. Key points: completion, evaluation, and fruition. Okay? It has the full moon is a midpoint in the lunar cycle, the point at which the sun illuminates the entire moon. What's this? Oh my God, baby, this is your king and your queen coming through as above, so below. Yes. Somebody, you about to get, this is the balance and harmony. I can feel it. That's all this energy been talking about. You done finally learn how to balance your sunlight and your moonlight, baby. Baby, yes. Okay. So we got right here, the point at which the sun eliminates the entire moon, and we on Earth can see her at her best. Because this is the time during which the sun has the greatest pull on the moon. Things can be a little awkward around this time in particular, but it is also full of powerful, emotional, creative energy. Yes, it is. Full moons are very good to start a new project, and you know what I'm saying. Or, well, not new projects, but you projects you've been working on from the new moon really taking off. So we got right here: gaze at the moon, bask in her light, and feel the lunar energies, even if it's just for a few minutes. Or you could conduct a complete full moon ritual. I recommend it. Use this time as an opportunity to think about the manifestations you have put in place that have come to fruition and those that will soon come to be. If they have turned out differently than planned or just as you wanted, okay? So yes, when this next full moon come, I don't know what sign it is going to be in yet. You need to start reflecting on the things that you want come into fruition, come into fruition. We got to start paying attention to that. I think sometimes we be so caught up in wanting and wanting and wanting, we don't realize we've been getting what we wanted and we just want more and more and more. No, do some reflection and be like, what was the stuff that you manifested back in the day that had actually been happening? And be grateful for that. And then we can think about getting something else. You know what I'm saying? But let's one step at a time, okay? Do some reflection. Super moon, y'all. What is this? It's a lot of lunar. Remember, I just did that live about people need to get back into their lunar energy. Y'all, it's been getting crazy out here. So we got the super moon card that came out. All right, it has key points: restlessness, energy, and enhancement. Okay. The moon does not spin in a circle, but in an oval, meaning there are times when it is further away and times when it is closer to the earth. When a full moon or new moon coincides with the apogees, this proximity to Earth, it is known as a supermoon. It is a marvelous, rare lunar event during which the moon is an amplifier, increasing intuitive, creative energies. Ooh, wait. It sounds like we about to be hit with this. You may be eager to get started. Inspiration and energy flowing through you, even preventing you sleeping. Yes, y'all. I have been getting up every day at 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. I cannot sleep. I've been having a lot of energy. So if you've been going through this and you keep waking up and you've been having like 3 to 4 hours of sleep and you up, like I woke up and went back to sleep and woke up and went back to sleep again. I was like, so that's what I said. That's your creative energy taking off. And that means it's time to do something. Okay. Again, you may be eager to get started, inspiration and energy flowing through you, even preventing you sleeping. This is a chance for you to really dig deep and think about your innermost desires. Consider those heartfelt dreams and slightly outlandish goals that you would love to manifest. Take advantage of this energy to set these as your intentions and work towards them. Yes, okay? So this is the time to stop putting off any of your goals that you've been saying you want to do. Stop, it's time to do it. You have the courage. Have the strength, okay? Lean on Father, Son, and Mother Moon, baby. That's another thing. Yeah, lean on Father, Son, and Mother Moon, okay? She will give you the emotional intelligence, and he will give you the strength and the power, baby. Okay? Do y'all work. So bottom of the deck is Luna, Spanish Luna, and Rose Quartz. And some love. Transformation. All right, transformation with this butterfly. Spanish Luna and Rose Quartz. So somebody you may need to be working with Rose Quartz, or you may be seeing butterflies. You could be seeing butterflies. That's because you're in a transformation right now. So let's find that one too. Y'all, I love this. The girl that made this was smart writing these. So Spanish Luna. Here it is right here. Okay. Key points: appreciation of self. Remember I said self-love and getting to know yourself. Somebody you don't got to know yourself. See, that's another thing. In the past, people knew you better than you knew yourself, which is why people was taking advantage of you so much, because people was studying you and you didn't understand how they was able to target you and woo you in areas and then take advantage of you. They target you for all the wrong reasons. Okay. Now you know yourself better than other people. So now when they try to come at you and try to play on your weaknesses or your strengths, you like, for real? You think I don't know this? And they hate that too. You done got smart. That's another thing. People, they don't want you to know about yourself. Yeah, that's another thing. Y'all remember on Home Alone. In the first one, not the second one. Remember Kevin, they wouldn't let him do anything. They wouldn't let him pack his own bag. They kept treating him like he was incapable of doing anything on his own. Meanwhile, he was trying to do everything on his own. Okay? He was trying to, and they wouldn't let him. So that's another thing. They enable you and cripple you and then tell you're a disgrace to the family. You can't do. We got to do everything for you. Gaslighting you, manipulating you. This he wanted to do stuff. I went through that. My mom wouldn't teach me how to drive until I was like 20. And I was like, lady, if you don't teach me how to drive, I'm tired of having to wait on people to take me places or catching buses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but that's what they do. They don't want you to become independent because they know if you could become independent, you don't need them. So they try to keep you down. They don't want you to get smarter. They lose their power and their grip on you. They definitely don't want you to find out you can actually love yourself and you don't need them to love you. What they gonna do without you at their will? Nothing but fall apart. So we have the Spanish Luna moth is a symbol for cycles, the temporary nature of life. As such, it represents maintaining our search for truth and knowledge so that we can make the most of what we have. Okay, thank you so much. Rose quartz is a stone of universal love, of the truth, harmony, and promoting self love in all areas of our lives. There is acceptance of self to be found within this stone. It love yourself, y'all. That was the best thing I ever did for myself throughout counseling and healing and detaching and letting go of people and family and moving on is learning how to love myself. So once you learn how to love yourself, can't nobody F with you. I've noticed self-love, that's a powerful weapon. I'm not joking. Because you ain't going to let nobody just treat you any kind of way. And that's what people are used to doing, getting with people that deal with their bull crap and let you treat you any kind of way. And you tolerate their stuff. And no matter what they do, you won't cut them off. They banking on it. They pick you because of that. Oh, she don't know. She don't love us. If I can do whatever I want to her or I can do whatever I want to him, they ain't going nowhere. Don't ever let nobody do you like that. Don't ever let them think they have that much access to you. Don't ever give nobody that much power over you. No. Okay? So we got right here. You are on a never-ending journey of self-discovery. There is no shame in not knowing everything straight away. Exactly. You're not going to know everything. Somebody is worried about, say you haven't dated in a long time, and now that you know healthy boundaries and you're learning how to trust others again, to to show you they care about you and building trust and connection with people, you're worried about not being perfect at it. Some of this stuff you're gonna have to just go through it, and y'all gonna have to get through things again. Remember, you had the other card about y'all will get through this stuff. It may not always be easy, but you'll get through it. Stop overthinking it. You can't, there's nothing out here that's going to be perfect. Not even marriages or family. Y'all may go through things, but y'all can get through things, and it doesn't have to be a traumatic situation though. You know what I mean? So, you're not going to know everything. You may make some mistakes. That's something somebody's worried about making mistakes because you may still got some areas of healing and growth. And it's okay as long as you know. See, once you know yourself, when you make mistakes, you can correct yourself. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? You can correct yourself, but if you're not accountable, that's the issue. It's not about the mistake. It's the lack of accountability. Dang, okay? It's not about the mistake. It's about the lack of accountability followed by positive change. Okay? That's what it's about. So we got right here. Learning is a gift, a privilege, a rite of passage for each stage of your life. Embrace the opportunity to get to know yourself better, to love yourself more, to appreciate the beauty and flaws that exist within you. Before the morph and alter, before the person staring back at you in your mirror becomes a stranger once more. Okay? Yes. Let's ring the bell one more time. Look. So look, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Self-evaluation is essential. Daily self-assessment leads to more opening thinking and accountability. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Frank. All right. But yeah, it has right here. It said before the person staring back at you in the mirror becomes a stranger again. So that's another thing. Somebody, you lost yourself before in the past already. You lost yourself at one point in time, and you literally had to rebuild yourself again and get to know yourself all over. That's the thing. Why? Since you lost yourself, whoever you was before, that person had to die anyway. So you literally a whole new person now. Whoever that person you used to be, that used to not love yourself, that used to tolerate all kind of bull crap, that didn't have boundaries, that person dead. So now you had to become a whole new person and get to know a whole new person. And then you may have went through some times of shadow work so you can unlearn all that old stuff that old person did. See what I'm saying? People hate you. People don't like change, y'all. Because when you become better, you don't, I'm telling you, you reveal their demons. They needed you to stay down. They needed you to stay in the dark. They needed you to stay a caterpillar. They ain't need you becoming no goddamn butterfly. What? Heck no, they don't benefit them because Now the pressure on them. The pressure on them. Now they like, dang man, why she he and she didn't have to do all that? And then people gonna be looking at me and they can see I ain't grew a bit. Exactly. You expose people when you grow, and it's time to start exposing people. It's too many fake people around here. Okay? Grow and expose them. So look, y'all, that was a powerful message. I'm glad I got up and did that. Okay, that was a powerful message. If y'all would like to get readings, you can get a Capricorn season reading by me. Okay. All right. So if you want to shop with me as well, y'all know I got the shop, got us on the rise. Live. You can get something on my website, or you can come by the shop. Remember, call first. All right. Also follow me on my social media platforms. I have the Follow Who the Queen and a Jot to You. All the information is at the end of these videos. Okay. And if y'all would like to give a donation today, I got Venmo, I got Chime, I got Cash App, I got PayPal, and whatever. And I think that's the main things I get, because I do not have Zelle anymore. I can't, because they don't have the app, and I have a Chime account. I don't have a traditional bank account. So get those readings, y'all. Y'all know I'm still doing 50% off of all my readings except the ancient Kemet readings and the ancestor readings until January 1st. Until January 1st. So book those readings now. Come by the shop. All right. Get you some sage. Remember, this reading came out about staying cleansed and purified. I used some Palo Santo today, but I'm a sage too. But stay cleansed, y'all. This energy is real. The attacks is up. All right. So I'm gonna ring this bell, send this energy back to spirit. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, y'all. Until next time. Happy Capricorn season. Happy Yule, winter solstice. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Christmas. Happy holidays. Bliss New Year's. The global renewal. Peace, love, and balance. Capricorn checking out.